Hey, when education tells us not to compare ourselves with others, why is education system comparing students? Is the question asked by one of our students called Krishu. So I thought 3-minute short video wouldn't be enough to answer to this question. So I thought of making a long form video on this where I wanted to clear all your doubts, okay? And I'm going to give wonderful solutions as according to my perspective here, okay, out of my experience, okay, and you are welcome to share your opinions and give suggestions also. So whether you are a parent or a teacher or a student or a common man who is watching this, okay, please let me know whether you agree with these aspects or not, and also you are open to share your opinion and suggestion. Let us make a comment section as a discussion forum, okay, where we discuss all of these important aspects, okay. Yes, coming to a point, I would like to answer to this question in 3 steps here. Number 1, which is very important. So there are 2 responsibilities for education system, okay. Number 1, education. Number 2, evaluation. What is education here? You know, many scientists, researchers, subject experts have sit together, they framed the syllabus based on the needs, necessities and based on their complete research. You know, they framed this curriculum and syllabus and introduced in the society, okay, where we teach this curriculum or syllabus depending on the age group. Yes or no? So the concepts level will gradually increase depending on the age. So the point here is we teach the concepts. I mean, we give them the knowledge, we give the wisdom, and we will help to improve thinking abilities, may it be critical thinking, analytical thinking, or all sorts of the skills has to be improved. This is the purpose of education, okay. Now coming to a second aspect, evaluation. Right? Say, when we teach all of this to the kids, when we give enough knowledge, enough wisdom, when we give all of the skills, we need a measurement to evaluate the performance of a child. Okay, we need to know whether a child understood or not, whether learning outcomes are met or not, what are the learning gaps, right? All of that we need to identify, right, as a system. That is the reason we have introduced the system of evaluation, right? So we keep the test, exams, you know, we give marks, ranks, and all of this is for the motivation, right? And actually that is very much necessary. And somewhere you know, there comes a concept of competition also. So imagine we are 50,000 students, more students are there, I'm just taking 50,000 students, and we have only 500 medical seats or engineering seats. See, everybody cannot become a doctor or engineer, and you know what, and the requirement of doctors and engineers is also very less only. So based on the requirement of doctors and engineers, they will decide the number of medical seats, medical colleges and all of that. So when the number is huge, as the population is increasing, the number of students are also increasing, and the number of people appearing for that one course or one profession is also more. So in that case, definitely we have to bring competitive exams like NEET, JEE, and it can be for any profession, right? So here the evaluation methods, evaluation patterns, all of this are very much necessary in the society, okay. The problem is evaluation should be there as a performance tool, okay. It is just a performance measurement tool, okay. That is what I call it as performance measurement tool. But slowly the people in a society, I mean it can be a education leaders or teachers or parents or everybody in a society, they started taking it as identity measurement tool. So slowly this performance measurement tool has become a identity measurement tool. We have started identifying students based on their marks. So that is the pathetic condition that we are into. Okay, so you have to understand this very very clearly. Evaluation is required and that is good, but the way we have taken this evaluation to a different angle is what making us so much suffocating. Okay, right? And when evaluation becomes an identity tool, what happens there is the child will feel that they are worthless. You know what? The evaluation should be like a thermometer. Say, thermometer it should only measure the temperature. Say, when you put a thermometer into a mouth, it should only show the temperature like 1 or 2, 100, something like that. But imagine if thermometer along with giving temperature, if it says you are a bad person, you have got 1 or 2 degree, you are a bad person. How ridiculous, isn't it? We are doing the same thing. Okay, if a child gets 68 mark, we should only say 68% or 68 mark. Oh, you are a 60 to 8 marker. That means you are an average kid. So we add the tag average. We are adding the tag topper. We are adding the tag poorer, isn't it? And we are expressing that in front of a kids. Okay, so that is where the child is getting suffocated. Like somewhere, knowingly or unknowingly, we are questioning their identity. Okay, we should measure their performance and tell them the learning gaps. But instead of that, we started questioning their identity itself. Okay, so a child somewhere is feeling, okay, if I don't score good mark, I would be worthless. Okay, so my parents are not proud of me, my teachers will not recognize, my friends will not give respect. You know, these are the kind of identities that is arising in the child's mind, and that is very 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 dangerous for anybody actually. Okay, right? So what I meant to tell you is, slowly instead of remaining evaluation as a performance measurement tool, it is becoming identity questioning tool. Okay, worthiness questioning tool. So that is where the problem has arisen. Now in step 2, what I am going to tell you is, there are 2 types of comparison, guys. Number 1, information comparison. Number 2, identity comparison. Let me explain this with one beautiful and interesting example. There are 2 runners, person A, person B. Okay, so they are having 100-meter running match. Person A completed 100-meter running within 15 seconds. Person B completed within 13 seconds. So who is a winner here? Person B is a winner, completed within 13 seconds, isn't it? So now the person A, right? So his thinking has to be something like this. Oh, person B completed within 13 seconds. It must be different strategy that he is following. Let me ask the strategy. Let me learn that strategy and improve myself in the next time. Okay, so this is what we call good comparison or information comparison. One more example I'll tell you. Okay, so most of the teachers and most of the students who are out there, you know, they love my videos. Okay, do you love my videos? If you are the one who likes my videos, let me know in the comment section. Okay, yes, they love my videos, right? And looking at me, most of them think that they want to teach like me, they want to express like me. Okay, they want to get knowledge something like me, and to do things like me, they'll try to improve their skills, they'll try to improve their subject by reading n number of books or doing n number of things or whatever. So that is a good thing. Okay, so that's a good comparison. So some teacher somewhere comparing herself or himself to me and trying to improve their performance, okay, just by improving their skills is a good thing, isn't it? Good thing for their growth. So that is called as a information comparison. So we should always focus on information comparison, yeah. But the other comparison is there that is very dangerous, identity comparison. So unfortunately in the society, we all are falling into the traps of identity comparison. Okay, right? Say for example, some teacher somewhere, they compare themselves to me or with me, and they think that they are worthless. Oh, I can never teach something like this like her. Okay, I am worthless, I'm a very bad teacher, I can't do this. Imagine if they tell these things to themselves, will it help to anyone? Will it help her or help him? No, right? So that is called identity comparison. Okay, say somebody is scoring 98 marks in the exam, you scored 60 mark, and if that is questioning your identity, by scoring 60 marks, if you feel that you are worthless, if you feel that you are hopeless, if you feel that you can't do anything, this is a very negative comparison. This is not going to do anything for you. Okay, instead of doing positive, you will end up with lot of anxiety, depression, and throughout your life you question yourself and you feel yourself that you are worthless, hopeless, and the life will become like that only. Okay, right? And this identity comparison is very, very dangerous. Okay, so this is what you have to escape from. Guys, I'm telling you, there is always somebody who is ahead of you, and there is always somebody who is behind of you in something. Okay, so the world itself has become like that. Okay, in every situation, every day, every time, there is one or the other comparison going on within us, and somebody compares us with something. Lot of things would happen, right? But make sure that and be very, very aware of what kind of comparison you are doing to yourself, whether it is a information comparison or the identity comparison. So that is very, very important. Okay, so hope you understood about the two types of comparison, right? And the third step that I want to tell is for all the parents, teachers, and all the adults out there. Instead of asking a child who was the topper, what was the top mark, why did you lose the mark, just ask one question differently. The entire psychology will change. The question is very important. Okay, and repeat this question in the comment section. Rewrite this question in the comment section. Okay, if you felt it interesting. The question is very simple. What did you learn from this exam? What did you learn from this situation? What did you learn from this experience? Please ask this question to your child. Okay, so if they have scored less mark and they have come to house, okay, and they are showing you the answer sheet, okay, immediately don't ask them, why did you score less mark? See, that guy has scored so well, he studied so well, but why not you? Okay, why can't you? It is not these things that should be there as a discussion. Just ask them, what did this situation taught you? Okay, what did you learn from this exam? Okay, do you need my help? Where are you struggling? What different things that you will do for next coming exam? Okay, so these are the kind of discussion points that you have to bring in to the house and also into the classroom. So here what actually happens is the child immediately feels it as a feedback, not as a judgment. Okay, so when a child is feeling that it is not a judgment, definitely his mind will not get affected. Okay, so when he takes it as a feedback, he will try to come out of that and he will find out the ways to improve, for the next exam. So finally, what I want to tell to all the students who are struggling in this comparison trap, okay, just listen to this carefully. Your marks are real. Your exams matter. Your ranks matter. Your efforts matter. Okay, competition is also real and you have to face it. But none of it will decide your worthiness. Okay, they will not decide your identity. Keep this strong in your mind. See, use marks as information. Use competition as training. Okay, and use failure as feedback. Right? So this is very, very important. So that, as I already said, there is always somebody ahead of you in something. There is always somebody behind you in something. Okay, so don't stress too much on this comparison trap. If your parent is comparing you, teacher is comparing you in a negative way, society is comparing you in a negative way, and if they are questioning your worthiness, please ignore that. Okay, just tell a sentence to yourself that they are ignorant. Just, even if it is your parent, if they are comparing, okay, you, and if they are questioning your worthiness, they are ignorant. That's it. Okay, so just put your efforts, and you have to definitely do few things, and you have to put your 100% efforts, right? So but put your 100% efforts, genuine efforts, so results will automatically come. And always remember, without pain, okay, without pain you will not get wonderful results. So just with one example I will end this video. Imagine you want to build a body, very fit and healthy body, by going to gym. Initially, for about few days and few weeks, you will get lot of body pains. If you put your efforts consistently, only then you can able to achieve that fit and healthy body, right? So the wonderful result, the wonderful success is that fit and healthy body, but you need to undergo that pain of discipline. You need to undergo that pain of patience. You need to undergo that pain of failures, efforts and everything. Similarly, even in education, studies and everything, for everything in life, if you want to see that ultimate success, okay, ultimate, marks or ranks or seats or whatever, you have to undergo the beautiful pain of putting efforts, okay, doing revisions, the pain of discipline, the pain of consistency. You know, all these are beautiful pains. Are you ready to put beautiful pain, to experience the beautiful pains in life? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so thank you all so much, and thank you, I think, Krish, for asking this question. I just loved your question, and put many more questions under comment section. Okay, I would love to answer your doubts. See you in the next video then.